Hey guys, this is the Reeves Knives Large Inkosi. It's completely standard, apart from the fact that I've removed the lanyard as they do my head in. I just don't get them, but that's me and my hang up. This one's actually sold and she's off to a new home, but I just thought I'd do a quick video really, just kind of sharing this knife and what it is. This is the large Inkosi, drop point blade, Magnacut steel. It's got the Black Micarta inlays, and you can kind of see how they stick out about 1 millimetre, maybe slightly over 1 millimetre on both sides. So it gives it a feeling of more thickness, which for me is absolutely what I crave and need. I like them thick and chunky. I mean, this one has much thicker, wider pivots than the Sebenza, and you can probably just see in there like this sort of that copper washer. It's not the best light. Maybe, yeah, you can just see the copper washer out there. Huge copper washers. I mean, these things are apparently almost indestructible. I'm a collector rather than a hardcore user. I have a few knives that I use, but I'm predominantly a collector, so this one hasn't seen any use. It's effectively, you know, as new condition. For me, this one feels a little bit more tactical than the Sebenza, with the extra finger choil here. It kind of locks you in quite nicely with these fingers. You've got the jimping on the back here, which again lets you really grip up and lock in on that. So it does feel very solid in the hand. It's got a slightly thicker blade profile, I believe, than the Sebenza. This one's a Magnacut steel. It's heat treated to, I think it's 63, 64, but don't quote me on that. Certainly, I believe Reeves do a great job with their heat treats. So yeah, this is a full-size knife. It's approximately 3.5 inch blade. You know, rock solid, absolutely stunning, really smooth. To be completely fair, this one isn't really fully broken in yet. You know, I've played with it a little bit. If I was going to use this as a user, or if I had a smaller collection and, you know, this got a lot more time, I probably would have had it broken in by now. They will flick open, but you need to give this one a bit of wrist, just because it's not properly broken in yet. But I don't think these were really designed to be, you know, flicked open like that. I think they were designed more to be that kind of smooth, glassy finish. That's what they're famous for, and it certainly has that. It's very, very smooth, you know, buttered glass or oiled glass, whatever the kind of phrase is. It does have that rock solid lockup. So, you know, I've sold this one. That's because I'm reducing my collection slightly as I'm saving up as I'm buying a house, but that's a different story. Would I recommend this knife? Yeah, absolutely. Is it one that I love? No, I like it a whole lot. If I'm honest, I prefer the Zan, or the Zan as people call them. And actually I prefer the Sebenza as well. So I think as we play with more steel and discover more about what we like, and, you know, and I have a pretty good idea of what I like now after so many years of doing this. But I had to try this, because of course, if you don't try, you don't know. You know, it's very much suck it and see. So for me, I've really enjoyed having this in the collection. I don't love it. I do love the Sebenza, and I do love the Zan, so I'm keeping those. But this one is going to go. Well, as I say, it's sold. It's going out to a new home in the morning. So yeah, there you go. My ramblings on this. That's all this was. As I say, I'm not really a hardcore reviewer. I'm not competing with the you know, the big fish there. I'm just a guy that has a decent collection, likes to play with them, share them, talk about them. I hope you've enjoyed this, and please do feel free to like, comment, share. It all helps. Really appreciate it, and have a great day. Okay, cheers guys.